what's up? How are you? I hope you're doing good. I hope everything is going cool, great and dandy for you and that you're having a good morning, good evening, good afternoon or good night. I switched the evening afternoon, didn't I? I switched, fuck. So I'm filming another video and I wanted to talk so bad. So I'm filming another video while filming another video. So basically I'm working on like a longer video that's taken like a week to film. And in the meantime, I thought I'd just sit down and talk about something different. And I picked some books that I loved that were all extremely hyped on BookTok. And I just wanted to talk about them. If you are like moi and you are unhinged, you stay up until 6 a.m. watching BookToks.
Welcome. This is a safe place for all of us.
So I wanted to share some BookTok books that are super hyped, that are actually worth the hype, because I want to be part of the book that my cat just scared the living shit out of me. Some of the books that I loved. So first of all, we have The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. This book is the epitome of BookTok hype. I have literally never had a book shoved down my fucking throat more than The Song of fucking Achilles by Madeline Miller. And oh my god, am I so glad it happened. Holy Jesus fuck. I loved it. It is a 5 out of 5. It's extremely worth the hype. It's beautifully written. So, The Song of Achilles follows the story of Achilles, who is a hero and a Greek warrior, and we get the story from Patroclus' point of view since he was 9 years old and what happened to get him, I was gonna say disqualified, that's not the word. Oh no. Disqualified? Discontinued? Oh no. Exiled! To get him exiled from... Oh no, I forgot where he lived. Oh no, listen, I read this a year ago. Okay, just leave me alone. So Patroclus gets exiled when he's 9 years old for something stupid. Well, not actually stupid. And we follow him when he gets under the wing of Achilles' father, which he has some sort of like a weird thingy where he keeps boys. Not like that, he just keeps boys and gets them to work out and shit. Anyways, I don't know how to explain. And we follow Achilles' story from Patroclus' point of view. For little kids until they grow old and until the Trojan War starts, and throughout the entirety of the Trojan War and until the end of the Trojan War. And everyone knows what happens in the Trojan War with Achilles, and it didn't actually make me cry. Because I think, in my opinion, this, not enough people see this, but I think this has a happy ending, doesn't it? If you know what I mean, like when that person comes and takes that person and makes them, you know, united again. You know what I mean? Like, I think it has a happy ending. Like, I didn't cry. Like, it didn't, you know, it didn't make. And it is a piece of art. It's really rare. Seldom that I like read a book and say, oh my god, I would not change anything. This is a piece of art in a book. This is a piece of art. Oh my god, I would not change anything in it. It's incredible. It is 100% worth the hype. And if you are hesitant on it, book read that is, in my opinion, 100% worth the hype is You've Reached Sam by Mr. Dustin Tao. And You've Reached Sam follows Julia and Sam, and it goes from different different timelines before and now. And this is not spoiler, we follow Sam and Julia before, when they were just a happy-go-lucky couple, and now Sam gets into an accident and Julia, out of desperation, calls him, and instead of getting a voicemail, which she was hoping for just to hear his voice, he actually answers. And we sort of follow this entire story trying to understand how he's answering, and is it supernatural, and what the heck is happening. And it was amazing, and it was surprising that this is Mr. Dustin Tao's. I love this with all of my heart. It made me sob. Now, when I read this, I was sensitive as shit, so maybe that's just me, but because a lot of people read it and liked it and still didn't cry or anything like that, but for me, I actually really sobbed. And I thought the writing is absolutely beautiful, and I thought the whole aesthetic of it is absolutely beautiful. It's a contemporary story, and I think it was done wonderfully. It was inclusive, it was intriguing, it was easy to read, short-paced, and exciting to finish. Like I swallowed these goddamn pages, and I thought it was one of the BookTok books that I am so goddamn happy that I actually picked up, because I was hesitant. I never liked romance, I've never liked anything like that, but I was super hesitant on this one, and I would have regretted my entire life if I didn't pick it up. Next up, I am actually ashamed to talk about this again, because I've only had this channel for 2 months, and I've talked about this book 75 times, if not more, and I'm not ashamed. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo follows Evelyn Hugo and Monique Grant. Monique Grant is a journalist or a reporter, and she gets the lifetime opportunity to interview Evelyn Hugo, a goddamn icon. Think of her as the POC Marilyn Monroe. And oh my god, I loved it so much. I hated Evelyn, and then I loved Evelyn, and there were so many different characters that I loved so much. Oh my god, oh my god, that was a spoiler. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna edit it out. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's a historical retelling contemporary book. I thought this was brilliant. A lot of people didn't like it, but the majority liked it. I would say like 90% loved it and the rest didn't. And mostly the rest just found it to be a bit cringy and stuff like that, but I didn't whatsoever. And if it was, I don't care. I loved everyone. I hated everyone, and then I loved them again. And it was tragic, and I loved how it was written. I loved being able to read every husband and why it didn't work out with them and what happened and how it started and everything. I would actually sell my soul to read this bullshit again. I would 100% sell. Wait, I don't think no, whatever. I would actually sell my soul to read this book again. The last books that I think are 100% BookTok. Listen, I knew these were BookTok hyped before I even had BookTok, before I even were into BookTok, before I even watched BookTok videos on YouTube, because I found these bullshit ass books everywhere on every Pinterest board ever. Like, if you're into fan art on Pinterest, you get these fucking characters. If you're into books on Pinterest, you get these characters. Every board had these books. And then I started watching BookTok on YouTube, and every other video, these books. And then I started getting on BookTok, and every BookTok recommends these books. And I picked them up a long time ago. I think a year or something ago, though there wasn't recent reads, and I've never talked about them. They are the Crooked Kingdom or the Six of Crows duology. I love these. I did not expect to love them as much as I did. Let's just get that over with, because the summary didn't do it for me. It does not do it justice. It's so much more than that. It's a story of friendship, of love, of getting from nothing to absolutely having the world. It's a story of struggle, of brothers, of empowering women, empowerment in general, of being different, of being abandoned and then found again. It is a found family trope, which is, I think, is one of my favorite tropes ever. And we meet a bunch of characters that I fell in love with. Dude, when I tell you my sexuality went like this, oh my god. I loved everyone in this book. I loved how morally gray all of them were, actually, and I love the friendship and the found family in it, and the love and the empowerment aspect in it when it comes to everyone and everything. And it was inclusive, it is inclusive, and super fun to read, extremely fun to read. You just want to go. Leigh Bardugo is such a great writer. She is an incredible writer. She keeps you holding on even when something isn't like very exciting is happening, and that's super hard to do with books, as I've discovered recently. But yeah, she keeps you holding on to your goddamn toes even when something is remotely like boring is happening, and I loved it so much. And everyone is different, and it feels like actual real people, which is why I bawled my eyes out at like Six of Crows. These like last few pages, waterfalls. waterfalls. Crooked Kingdom, like half of the book, waterfalls. Let me tell you, I cried my eyes. Thank you so much for watching, for being here, for liking, disliking, commenting, subscribing, or even unsubscribing. I appreciate all of it. I appreciate every little interaction. Everything means the world to me and makes me super fucking happy, and I love seeing new people come in and enjoy my content and really being sweet. So thank you everyone for being super sweet. Yeah, I hope you like this was a bit boring, I know. I just wanted to sit and talk. I really wanted to talk about books since I'm already filming something else on the side. So yeah, I'll see you next video when I post the side hoe video that I'm working on the side. Bye.